Hello everybody, it's McAllister here today from Traxxion Dynamics, and we're on doing a kind of another small video on our project 2021 mega builds, which has been named Warhorse. And actually the video here is, I want to talk about how the bike got its name. I actually love giving vehicles names. All of my bikes and cars and anything cool I've ever built, I've given a name of some sort. And but I know that's a personal thing, and a lot of guys do name their bikes. So I talked to the owner, Chuck Marble, and asked him if he had named the bike. He had sent me this custom license plate that said Traxxion, and I didn't know if that was going to be the name. And he said, no, I haven't put any thought into it. And I said, well, do you care if I take a crack in naming the bike? And he said, no, have at it. So that was good. So I hadn't written anything down until that time. But so I wrote, started thinking of thoughts and ideas, and obviously I wanted to do something around the black theme of the bike. And a lot of the names that you might think of kind of jump out or kind of obvious or already taken. So like, Blackbird would be one. I picture it flying, flowing, moving. So Blackbird obviously has been taken by another Honda, so that one wouldn't have worked. And I was thinking about night and darkness, and so our other bike that we had done a big build we called Envy, and it was green, and this is black. I was thinking of Onyx, some coins on Onyx and such. I wanted to have some sort of a feeling like, because this bike is going on a tremendous journey, like an into the night, or and the owner was also a pilot, and there's the edge of night where you fly onto the dark horizon of the sky. They call the edge of night while you're flying. I had Stealth Rider and Night Rider and things like this, but nothing was sticking with me. I thought of F-18. There's a fighter jet called an F-18, since this is a 1800 Goldwing, Honda 1800 Goldwing. But it just kept coming into my mind that this bike was going to be put through hell, and that no matter what, the owner wasn't going to be able to stop, even whether it's heat, rain, wind. It's really kind of like taking it into combat. And so I had sat down and was putting more thought into it, and then all of a sudden I kind of thought about a horse. And as soon as I thought of a horse, the next second this image came into my mind. And this is an image from the movie, Steven Spielberg movie, The Warhorse. And there's a scene in the movie where the horse has escaped from the Germans, and he's running through the battlefield, and he actually leaps through the night sky and over the battle trenches, and he's going back and forth and clearing these trenches. And it hit me. Warhorse was the name of the bike, and I got chills from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, and they just didn't go away. After 3 or 4 minutes, I was actually kind of choked up, because I just started sensing the parallels. In the movie, a young boy raises a horse from birth, and it's his prized best friend. And in a way, that's me putting my heart and soul into building this bike for Chuck. And then in the movie, the horse is taken away from the boy, and an army officer takes him into combat. And to me, that parallel was just too striking, that this bike is going to be taken by Chuck, and it's going to be put through hell. So the more I thought about it, the more perfect it was. And then obviously it's a big, beautiful black horse, in my opinion. It's very much, your motorcycle is your steed. So from this image in my mind, is the next thing that happened was the name sprung to life. So that's how the Warhorse got its name. And I shared it with Chuck. He loved it. And so that's how it stuck. Then as far as branding the horse, that's where I went with the logos that were, I wanted them to be very subtle, not like, alarming, jumping off to get your attention. In fact, if you're 20, 25 feet away, you might not even notice them per se. So I wanted it to be in keeping with the bike. So That's how the Warhorse got its name, in case you're wondering. So we'll be back later with some videos with Chuck. People want to know who he is and how the plan came. So we'll do some videos, some personal videos and some interviews with Chuck, and so you can get an idea of what he's all about. So thanks for watching. My name's Max. Give this a thumbs up, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon.